We have more than 200,000 members of the church here in the Asia North area now. And 70 years ago, we didn't have anyone here. As the world ripens in iniquity, people will come in great numbers because here's where the light is, here's where the truth is, here's where the hope is. I see a great future here. I'd never visited Guam before. The church is relatively young in those islands. The scriptures, particularly the Book of Mormon, is so clear on the fact that the house of Israel has been scattered throughout the world, but this message is for the people who live on the islands of the sea. They do have a unique affinity for the gospel. They know the scriptures well. They are the elect of the Lord, and they recognize His voice.
I am so grateful for the Book of Mormon. It's evident that Jesus is the Christ.
In 1945, when I was a 20-year-old pre-medical student at the university, and I watched the television and newspaper reports of the Battle of Okinawa. And at that time, there were no Latter-day Saints on Okinawa. And then I saw all those people last night, filled with faith, singing the songs of Zion. They have a temple available to them. I thought of the irony, the tragedy of war, and yet that has enabled these wonderful Japanese people to have the truths of the gospel. There was no church in Japan in 1951. I was a first lieutenant in the United States Army Medical Unit. So I was in Korea a lot and I was in Japan a lot. I walked the streets of Tokyo. So to come back as a church leader 62 years later has been a walk down memory lane for me. The people of Japan have been influenced by Asian religions. Only 2% are said to be Christian. That's a pretty difficult challenge for missionaries, but when they do convert, when they do understand the divinity of this work, they're strong. Those that become converted are among our great pioneers of faith. We have wonderful relationships with the government of Japan and Korea. It was wonderful today to meet with the Minister of Justice and with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and to have them compliment the Latter-day Saints on their stability of their families and their upholding of the law. And that you'll know the language of the Lord in that meeting with the missionaries today. What I saw with those missionaries was a great future of hope and great optimism. It's been a thrill to me to meet with the leadership of the Asia North area. We'll go from 10 to 12 missions as of July the 1st, 2013. We have temples in Tokyo, Fukuoka, and Seoul, Korea. One is underway in Sapporo, Japan, so the blessings of the temple are going to be more readily available to the people of these countries. Even though our numbers may be small, our people are armed with righteousness and the power of God in great glory. I'm so very proud of them. Wherever I go, I rejoice in the privilege of teaching and testifying of the divinity of the Lord Jesus Christ to these beloved brothers and sisters.